I went back 2 months before I even saw the problem to a conversation I had with my pastor. And I didn't even know what I was stepping into, but I said, hey, Pastor Adam, I think I need to step off some functional roles here at the church because God's put an entrepreneurial burden on my heart. And it was a hard conversation for me because I didn't have a plan. I didn't have a presentation to show him and be like, and I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, absolutely correct. Absolutely.
By the grace of God and under incredible leadership, he was so releasing and so encouraging. He's like, yeah, do it. I see that on you and speaking life into me.
Yeah.
And he released me into it, but it was scary.
Sure.
Because it was literally 2 months before he actually even showed me anything related remotely to a problem.
That's right.
Right? But it was when I stepped out of, where largely I found a lot of my identity, where I stepped out of largely a lot of where I found my income.
Yeah,
I wound down all my consulting that I was doing to just focus on this journey of I didn't even know what I was going into. Really taking 2 months to align my intent and my motive, and even just arguing with God, why'd you have me step out?
Right.
I don't have the idea.
Right, absolutely.
And then he dropped the problem.
Yep.
And then he's unpacked it in part. And it's been so crazy because, like you said, he doesn't even give you the whole playbook.
No, he does not.
Right? He gives you some principles.
That's right.
That you can rock with.
Yeah.
And every single step of the way, right? Like, so, we end up launching eventually a stock donation company. And I looked like a genius at first because 2020, everybody's bullish.
Right.
Everybody's buying GameStop on Robinhood.
Yeah, right.
Every single stock is up and to the right.
Yep.
I add on crypto to the platform. I look like more of a genius because crypto's popping off.
Yep.
And then May 2022 happens and the stock market crashes.
Wow.
Everybody in tech is losing jobs.
Yep.
Crypto is a joke.
Yep.
And I have a stock and crypto donation company.
Right.
In the background, when I was looking like a genius, I got an opportunity to write a book. A publisher reached out, hey, write a book on high growth fundraising, the Silicon Valley way. The day that it launches, Silicon Valley Bank fails.
Dude, you cannot make up these timelines. That is
so
uncanny.
I tell Joel on my marketing team, like, we can't launch this.
Wow.
And he still says launch it.
Yep.
It looks stupid.
Yeah,
like you said, like earlier you used the word foolish.
Yeah,
this
absolutely.
Looks foolish,
Yeah.
but he reveals it in part.
That's right. Oh, absolutely. Faith will make you look absolutely foolish. If you can step out and do it yourself, I hesitate to say God is the one that told you to do it.
Well, people are too precious about the moment or the presentation of what it will look like. Is this going to get me on Forbes 30 under 30? Right? What is it going to look like when I close that round of funding?
Right.
And I get to write that TechCrunch article.
Right.
And God will clarify your heart.
Yes, he will.
And all of that. And we were just talking about it today. At the end of the day, some of the most prolific builders here in the Silicon Valley, not believers, but still working on first principles.
Right.
They're not precious about these moments. Right. They're not precious. We were talking about earlier today. Does anybody know when Airbnb launched? Does anybody know when Uber launched? Right. No, you don't.
Yeah.
You just know that they provide so much value to me now.
That's right. That you can't live without it.
You can't live without it.
I don't want to live without that app.
Right?
Don't want to live without that service.
And so if we don't even remember when they launched, what does that tell us? Get started.
Get started now. Do it yesterday. Because here's the thing. You may fail forward into the very thing he actually wants you to do. But if you didn't do that first thing and flop, you wouldn't be around for that second thing that blew up.
Exactly.
But sometimes it's not a 1 step. Sometimes it's a 1-2 step. Sometimes it's a 1-2-3 step into the purpose of God. But if you don't do the first thing, you'll never know what the next thing is. That's just the bottom line.